Greetings and hello. This is Rick Chambers. Starting a little early tonight, but we'll go ahead and get going today. Want you to know that we're talking about helping fly the internet with you. I've been a pilot since about 1984, and one of the things I know that when you're flying, you always use a checklist. And what we want to be able to do is talk to you about a checklist that we use when we fly on the internet, and we have what's called four core. And the four core is reputation, traffic, social, and funnels and automation. And we have cover all those areas of reputation, social media, automation, brand sites, traffic, and SEO. So tonight, what we're going to do is my partner. We have partners, and they're going to go over how to get 5 stars and 5 star reviews. And this is under the reputation, one of the reputation core models. So let's go ahead and get in there, and he's pre-recorded it for us. So let's go over there and just play it real quick and see what we got. Okay, go ahead and start.
When looking at how to get a 5 star review, you have to look at the touch points where the customer engages with your business. The customer journey, as it says here, starts whenever they call or come into your business. So whether they call in or come in, if they call in and set an appointment, you want to make sure you have it set up so you can send them an SMS text reminder. Then from there, they come into the office. Whenever they come into the office, you want them to go ahead and check in. Whether it's a doctor's office, whether it's an auto repair shop, they have to engage with someone to let them know they're there for service. And then you perform the service. This is what happens on an ongoing basis every day. But whenever you pay special attention to each of the touch points to make sure that the customer has a 5 star experience, it makes it much simpler and much easier whenever we get to the end of the transaction to make that happen. Now, the fact is that most people would be more than happy to leave a review, but the fact is most businesses never ask their customers for a review. Now, if you look at businesses like a power company can do everything exactly perfect, and the best grade you're ever going to give them is a C. Because the only times you think of the power company is 2 times. Whenever you get your bill or whenever the power goes off. Neither one are a very positive experience. So the likelihood of you calling in and going, hey, you guys are doing a great job is very slim. Now, whenever it comes to any local business, the same thing kind of applies. They expect everything to go okay. They expect when they go to the restaurant that their food is going to come out on time, that it's going to be hot or cold or whatever it is, that however they ordered it, that that's going to happen. It's the exception typically that causes them to feel the need to go and leave a review. However, if we bring their attention to it, if we raise the awareness of the level of service that they're getting, and it can even just be about the simple fact of requesting the review, because most businesses never request a review. Now, this request can be sent via whatever means that you have at your disposal. You can do an email request, or you can send it out via text message if you have their cell phone number. Now, another way that you can do this is by sending them a review request postcard. In any case, they're going to have to click a link in order to be able to go and leave a review. Now, most businesses may think a postcard would be too antiquated or old school, but the fact is when you hand someone something when they're leaving your business, especially if it's one where we have personal contact with the customer and also have the person who provided the service fill their name in so they can mention them by name in the review, it increases the chances of them to actually go and leave the review. But in all 3 cases, they have to go and click a feedback form link. Now, the best way to do this is to not leave it to chance and say, hey, could you just go to Google or go to Facebook, but have a system set up where they actually go to a feedback form that you have control of. And whenever they're able to send it to a feedback form that you have control of, and that's set up as a web page where they go and type in what the review is, but it does a couple of things. One is it gives them the ability to go and leave that good review. The other thing it does is if they leave a bad review, they feel like they have already shared their opinion, and it may thwart them from going and sharing it somewhere like Google or Facebook where you don't have any control over it. Now, once they fill out the feedback form, 1 or 2 things is going to happen. If it's a 5 star review, that's great. It's a good review. You're going to be able to post it online, take every review and turn that into a Facebook post, a Google My Business post, a Twitter post, a LinkedIn post, anywhere on social media that you have the ability to do that. The other thing that you can do with that good review when you go to post it online, you can create a video to be able to share the reputation, to be able to share the review with other people that may be looking for information about your business. And that review video can be shared on Facebook, it can be shared on YouTube, anywhere that you can post a video. what this does is it gives you increased exposure of the great review that someone is giving you. Now, people ask from time to time, hey, can I take a Facebook review and also post it on Google? And the short answer is no, you can't. However, you can take a screenshot of that review on Facebook and post it on Google My Business or post it on Twitter. And you can take that positive review from maybe YP.com or from Yelp. Take a screenshot of that and then post it on Facebook so that you continue to increase the exposure of the good reviews that you get for your business. Now, you're going to want to go ahead after they do leave the review and remove them from the campaign. And the great thing here is if it's an offer or if it's a business where they come back more often, you can actually send them into another funnel where you can send a 7-day delay offer. And thank you for your review. Here's a reward for sharing it. Now, you can't incentivize someone for leaving a 5-star review, but when someone leaves a review, you can certainly let them know you appreciated it. Now, that's if they leave a good review. Now, back here to the feedback form, if they happen to not leave a good review, if they happen to leave a bad review, then it's going to send it to a negative review page. Now, that negative review page is going to do a couple of things. Hopefully, it's going to make them feel that they have adequately shared their dissatisfaction and keep them from then going and putting it on Yelp or Google or Facebook or anywhere else. And the other thing it's going to do is it's going to alert a team member that the negative review has come in so that they can respond to the negative review. Now, that negative review, the thing is, a lot of people only respond to negative reviews. My view is you should respond to positive reviews and respond to negative reviews. That way, the response to the negative reviews don't stand out. When you respond to a negative review, there's an entire process for handling that. You want to say you're sorry. Even if you or your staff did nothing wrong, it's still the perception of them that something went bad, something went wrong. So say you're sorry, because saying you're sorry does not mean that you agree with them. It just means you're sorry that they feel that that's the experience that they had. Second, you're going to leave some marketing. This is an isolated incident. As you can see from the reviews, most people love our service, products, whatever it is. Third, take it offline. Please give me a call at 555-5555 so that we can discuss this, so I can make sure that we get this remedied to your satisfaction. Now, that's not 3 separate responses. It's all one response, but it's the 3 parts of the response. So when you do that, it allows you to handle that, get it offline. And the reason you want to respond, some people say, oh, I don't want to respond to a negative review because then they're going to fight back. Not if you do it using that 3-step formula. Now, another part of the reason you want to respond to it is if you see a negative review and the business didn't respond to it, don't you feel like more than likely the customer probably was right, that was a horrible experience that they had, and the business owner paid no attention and didn't care that that's what their experience was? Whenever you respond to them, it shows that you care, and typically the person doesn't say anything else back. And if they do, because of how nice you were, if they say something nasty again, it just kind of makes them look a little less than honorable over the way they're handling the situation, and you don't have to respond to the next thing they come back with. But if you do respond, but it positions you to show that you're a business owner who cares. So that's why you also, as I mentioned, want to leave a comment if they leave a positive review as well. Thank them. The other thing you want to do when they leave a positive review is you can use keywords. Thank you so much for your kind words about ABC Automotive. We're so glad that your front end alignment helped solve the problem of your tires wearing. Whatever that thing is, you're able to put keywords in there that could cause that review to actually show up on the first page of the search engines when someone's looking for your type of product or service in your area. So just getting a 5-star review, while it is very important, this is the process to get there. There are a ton of other things that you can do with those reviews once you get them. So the moral of the story is, if you want more 5-star reviews, first, provide a stellar level of service, which I'm sure you already do. Secondly, simply ask for the review. By asking for the review, you're going to get many more people who will take the time to say, yes, I did have a good experience here, and I'm willing to share that. That will improve the reputation of your business, and it will give you content for marketing on multiple places online. So utilize this funnel map to share with your team members to show exactly step-by-step what needs to happen in order to get more 5-star reviews for your business.
Hey, thanks a lot. I really appreciate that. It was a great video. The one thing that we do know that when you've got partners in the business that sometimes you're wearing 3 or 4 different hats, it's always great to have someone else out there to help you to get things done. But anyway, thanks a lot for listening. And just remember, that was part of the Core 4, and that was in the reputation module, and that was how to get 5-star reviews. Hey, thanks a lot. And don't forget, you got an expert in your pocket. Don't fly the internet alone.